Grand Rising, how's each and every one out there? I really hope all is well. Before you got your day started, please remember to thank God for allowing you to wake up. And throughout the day, thank Him consistently. As for myself, I'm always thanking my God, whether in private, public, in my mind, tears that I shed, my thoughts, and just giving thanks from my very heart. I won't take up too much of y'all folks' precious time. I will be reading aloud 2 verses out of the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verses 9 and 10. I'm now in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and I will be reading these 2 verses aloud, verses 9 and 10. Please bear with me. This is verse 9 in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17. The heart is more treacherous than anything else, and is desperate. Who can know it? This is verse 10. I, Jehovah, am searching the heart, examining the innermost thoughts, to give to each one according to his ways, according to the fruitage of his works. Like I said, people, I'm now in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17. I just read these 2 verses, verses 9 and 10. I will be going back over these verses shortly and breaking them down. This is verse 9. The heart is more treacherous than anything else. It is desperate. Jeremiah said the heart is more treacherous. Treacherous means deceitful. Your heart can be deceitful. You can even deceive your own self with your own innermost thoughts, your innermost feelings. That's what he means, treacherous, means deceitful. You can deceive your own self, and you can also deceive other people. Than anything else, it is desperate. Desperate means you're reckless. You lost all hope. Desperate and despair are 2 different words, same meaning. Despair is you lost all hope. Meaning is you're hopeless. You think nothing good will happen for you or nothing good will come your way. That causes an individual to act in a desperately way by becoming desperate. Because when you become desperate and you feel that you will have no type of hope by being despair, you start moving in a frantic way, a heedless way, a rash way, without giving any type of thought of what you're doing. And if you is giving type of thought or giving that thought before you did it in a rash or reckless way, by not taking heed to what you're thinking before you do it, you're not thinking about the end results, which is the consequences that you must face in the long run by your thoughts and your actions, by moving in a reckless or thinking in a heed way, by being frantic without giving the correct thought before you do it. This beginning part of verse 10, I, Jehovah, am searching the heart. This is God speaking. He said, I'm searching the heart, meaning your innermost, deepest thoughts, your innermost, deepest feelings, what moves you, what causes you to act, what causes you to think this way. Examining the innermost thoughts. Like I said, people, examine your innermost thoughts. An individual, when you face another individual or encounter another human being, they don't know your deepest thoughts, your deepest emotions. They only can go by your actions, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you move. At the same time, a lot of people, you're not able to deceive. You're able to deceive some people if you have that type of wicked heart. But an individual that's in tune with themselves and in tune with God, has God ability, their God given abilities are sharpened with discernment. You won't be able to deceive them because they'll watch not only what you say or hear what you say, listen to, they're watching your actions, your moves. And that's how you're going to tell yourself, because you're not going to be thinking. You'll be moving in a frantic manner without giving any type of thought of what you're doing. And if you did give that thought before you did it, the the way that you're moving and acting, it's always going to tell on yourself. To give to each one according to his ways, according to the fruit of his works. So God's telling us, people, he's going to give to us, whether it's a good reward or a bad reward, according to our ways. The way that you act, the way that you move, the way that you do things in life. Like I said, desperate and despair are two different words, but the same exact meaning. Do your homework. Go on the dictionary and read for yourself. That's why I always stress, do your own homework, because when you in a state of despair, you feel that you lost all hope, nothing good is coming your way, or you feel that nothing good is going to happen to you or for you, then you start moving in a desperate manner. You start allowing your heart to be deceitful. You start deceiving your own self. You start deceiving your own thoughts of thinking that whatever you're doing to move frantic or cause you to move frantic or heedless, you're thinking that it's okay and it's right, but it's not, because you only deceive your own self. You're not able to deceive God. You might be able to deceive some human beings, but some human beings that have, like I said, discernment that's sharpened and given by God, you're not able to deceive them, because they're not just hearing or listening to what you're saying. They're observing your actions, the way that you move and do things. That's how you're not able to deceive them. So people, when you get a chance, please go in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and read verses 9 and 10. That's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verses 9 and 10. And please, please, stop being deceitful. If you are deceitful, please, because God knows you're not able to trick him or deceive him. You're only deceiving yourself. And if you go about or going around deceiving other people by being desperate, or you lost all hope by being despair, in the long run, everything that you put out there, that same type of energy, will come back as a consequence back to you, because you put it out there by moving in a frantic way, by giving not that deep thought of your actions and what it will cause in the long run. So please don't be this way. Don't have a deceitful heart. Have a pure heart and ask God to remove any type of negativity, darkness that's within you, and release and let it go. Ask God to purify your heart. Until we meet again, don't move in a deceitful way or be desperate, because you will be found out in the long run. Peace.